Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray of Smokey and the Bandit. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Smokey and the Bandit is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Universal Pictures. It comes in a standard slipcover edition, which is available at all your local and online retailers. Now, as far as the movie itself, this is one of those movies that when I was younger, my dad really enjoyed. He was a big Burt Reynolds fan. He had this one on VHS, and whenever it would pop up on cable, this was on constant play pretty much in my household. But strangely enough, I only remember parts of the movie. I haven't seen this one in well over 35 years. So this one for me, it was like revisiting it for the first time with a little bit of nostalgia to it. Now that being said, this movie is fun. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. It is a comedy with a constant car chase for 90 minutes, and it has such great characters. I mean, Jackie Gleason as the sheriff is really phenomenal. He has some great stuff to him, and Burt Reynolds is charming as always. Sally Field is fantastic as Carrie. I really enjoy this. I enjoy a good car chase movie as it is, but this one, for the late 70s, this one really struck a chord, and it's just a good time to watch. I highly recommend you check out Smokey and the Bandit. It's just really a lot of fun. Okay, we're going to talk about the picture quality and audio in just a moment, but first let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the 4K Blu-ray edition of Smokey and the Bandit with Burt Reynolds on the cover. I like it. Simple. Tells what you need to know. And then we have the back and the spine. Interior, pretty much the same. And just some artwork on the 4K disc and your standard Blu-ray. So, there we go. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Smokey and the Bandit on 4K Blu-ray has a 1:5:1 aspect ratio, native 4K resolution, and HDR10 for the grading. Now this movie, of course, being shot on film, grain is going to be readily visible throughout the film. It looks good. I would say it has a bit of a medium layer to it, and it's fairly consistent. I would say the last shot of the movie and a couple transition shots, it gets a little bit heavier, but for the most part, it has a nice filmic, organic look. When it comes to HDR, color I feel is the strongest beneficiary. Look no further than the Bandit's red shirt. It has a nice boldness to it, and Little Enos and Big Enos, their costumings at the beginning and end of the film also stand out. Landscaping, you get the nice vibrant green grass, and just an overall really pleasing palette. Black level and shadow detail is a little bit hit or miss. A couple of nighttime scenes at the beginning of the film I feel suffer from a bit of black crush, but dark interiors, the inside of Snowman's cab when he's driving the truck, and the bar and various places that they go inside, I think fare a little bit better with shadow detail. Textures in general look pretty good. There are a few soft spots sprinkled through the movie, but you're pretty much not going to notice unless you're actively looking for them. But the enhancements of detail with skin and clothing really come across very nicely, and those cars, when they start wrecking, you get that extra layer there. It has a good look to it, and it looks a lot better on the 4K with HDR. Smokey and the Bandit on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby Atmos audio presentation. With that being said, this is going to be a very front-heavy kind of a mix. Way back in the theaters, Smokey and the Bandit utilized a 2.0 for its audio, and it's been upmixed a few times since then, so it's not going to be the most dynamic use of Atmos. There are a few things that really benefit well, but it varies from scene to scene. Dialogue coming through the center channel is a bit of a mixed bag. There are a few moments where I think it's stronger than others. Now, I did an A and B comparison to the DTS 5.1 on the Blu-ray included, and those same scenes I felt were stronger, fuller. They're a little bit more easy to understand. Something got lost here with dialogue in the Atmos presentation. I'm not quite sure what it was, but it is okay. It's not going to be consistent though. The front speakers sound pretty good here, especially during those car wreck and chase sequences. It has a good energy overall. The mid-level and rear speakers, I'm afraid there's not a whole lot going on there. A little bit of atmosphere with those aforementioned car wrecks, but mostly it's reserved for music. The high speaker is pretty much the same story. There really isn't any discrete channel activity to speak of. It's mostly there to complement what's happening in the other mid-level and rear speakers. And the LFE channel, it can range from okay to a little bit flat at times. It's not particularly aggressive. It's there, it's just not something that I would use as a reference quality in that department. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Smokey and the Bandit on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray 8B+. This is a very nice visual presentation from Universal. They did a great job. The film has a nice organic filmic look to it, and HDR really brings out the colors and detail. Black levels suffer a little bit on nighttime scenes, but for the most part, it's a very consistent, pleasing image. For the audio presentation, I'm going to give this one a C+. Normally, I would applaud a Dolby Atmos upgrade here, but unfortunately, it's not terribly immersive, and there are a few issues with the center channel. That being said, it's still a serviceable audio mix, just not the best we're going to hear. So that is my review of Smokey and the Bandit on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking this up for yourself, I will go ahead and leave an Amazon link in the comments section, but if you have the disc already, I want to hear your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.